Oh, I should reload. What? What? It won't let me reload my gun.
Phil, that's not how you reload the gun. And then he's gonna say later on, oh, I remember because of the tutorials. I'm like, it's not because you remembered from the tutorials. It's probably because you maybe accidentally hit the button by accident. But I think it's because he thinks that this is like the OG, like 1, 2, or 3, where you can hit combine and combine the ammo to the gun to reload it, because that's how it is in the older titles. But RE4 is not like that. You have to manually reload during the actual gameplay to increase the stakes of the gameplay and make it a little bit more tense, because there'll be enemies coming towards you and you have to like reload while they're attacking or near you. So it kind of adds to it. They're not going to allow you to combine the ammo to the gun, Phil.
It's not the same kind of ammo. It says it's handgun ammo. Combine with the gun. No. The game says no. Alright, whatever. I can't reload. Great. Oh, Jesus, they're after me.
Well, duh, they're going to go after you because that's the whole point of the game. They know that Leon was supposed to come there. They were told, kill him if seen. So, of course the Ganados are going to chase you and kill you, Phil. That's a video game. That's how enemies work.
Let me save my game quickly. Get the fuck out of here.
And also in RE4 remake, I don't know if it's like in RE4, but in RE4 remake, if you're surrounded by enemies or you're going an area full of enemies, it won't let you save, especially if you initiated a fight by accident with them. You can't save. So ironically, if he was playing the remake, he wouldn't be able to save right now.
Same date, I guess.
And it's surreal seeing the save slots empty because mine are all full because I keep playing 4 so many times, but it's very eerily weird that to see this completely empty, because for me it's like a bunch of numbers and letters like from 1 all the way to 20. So seeing it this empty is like, oh, this is what it used to look like before I had many, 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 many runs of 4.
Oh no!
And the one pet peeve I have with Phil that I don't understand why he doesn't do it. Normally when you shoot the Ganado and they get like this, is a prompt for to kick them. I don't see him ever using it, and he should use it, because when you kick the enemies, it does damage and it stuns them further and it moves them away from you. So say if you need to reload your gun or actually do things that you have to do to basically conserve ammo, he will not do it for some odd reason. Like the prompt will be on the bottom blinking and he won't do it.
You fucking son of a bitch!
And if you guys seen my first video, I mentioned that Phil should really stun the enemies first, because when you're shooting them and you're trying to swing your knife, if they're not stunned and you're not hitting them to where you're soft locking them, they can just repeatedly hit Leon. There won't be any pausing, because Leon really doesn't have that many iframes to move away once you start getting hit. So he's basically just a walking billboard for the Ganado to hit. In the beginning of the game especially, you don't want Leon to get hit too much because he doesn't have enough health, because in the beginning your health is like only up to here. And on professional, Leon getting hit once brings him to about here. So you're trying to avoid as much damage as possible in the early game so you can stock up on healing items. So when you get to the castle and the island, you can survive a lot longer than you would if you were in the village, which in my opinion is the easiest part of the game. There's only like maybe 3 parts of the game, maybe, not including boss fights, that are actually difficult, but the rest of it is not hard.
I knifed his face. I got 1100 pitas.
It's pesetas. A lot of parts in this game he will butcher pesetas. He will call it pitas, and every time I start giggling because how he says it is like so corny. He's like pitas. Uh,
More handgun ammo. I hear a dog. There's a dog whimpering. Alright, you gotta hold the trigger and press A to reload. I remembered from reading the controls.
okay, Phil. Sure. Sure.
Another crow.
Also, just a heads up. These crows actually drop either money, and this one up here, if you shoot it, it will grenade. In early game, a grenade is very good. I know a lot of people really shit on grenades, but grenades are actually really good in RE4 if you know how to use them properly. If he shot this crow and got the grenade, he would have had a grenade to help him in the village fight, but in the next video, because this video is only 5 minutes, I'll show you that he could have used this grenade and it would have helped him because he tried to crowd a little bit of the enemies, but he couldn't get it to where all the enemies would crowd in the large area, like the main area of village fight. So he should have shot this crow, but he shoots this one instead. This one only gives you money. This one is the one that gives you the grenade.
Ooh.
Because there's some crows in this game that do give you, I think the one in the area that later on you fight, what I call the big thicks, the El Gigante. There's like the crows. If you throw a grenade, all of them die, and the one in the middle I think gives you a flash grenade. The rest of them just give you money.
300 pitas.
Also, where that tree is over there, like right here.
Oh, the poor dog. It's
Over here in this little spot, there's a red herb over here. I know it's hard to see, but over on this side is a red herb. He could have went here too and got it early because red herbs and yellow herbs, red herbs with a green herb gives you a full heal, and then a green and a yellow give you a health upgrade. But it's best to put all three together so you get a full heal and a health upgrade at the same time. But I can't believe that he pulled the gun on the dog. There's literally an interactable button part where you just open it. You didn't have to try to shoot it, Phil. Everybody, even I don't know if speedrunners do, but everybody has to open this. You always have to save the puppers. You always have to save the puppers.
like stuck in the trap. Oh, let me help him. I'll help you, boy. I hope you don't turn into the dog from freaking Walking Dead. What the fuck? The dog ran off and did a super jump into the woods. Well, I can't go that way. What an asshole.
Don't be mean to the puppers. What did the puppers do to you, Phil? What did the dog do to you?
We got a path of... What are these, torches? No, wait a minute. Those are bombs. Look. It's fucking dynamite that they rigged the trees with. Are you kidding me? The town is surrounded by bombs. I will walk around those.
I don't know if he knows this, but you can shoot those. You can either shoot one of the dynamite packs, or you can shoot the trip line. It'll explode. And of course, if you walk into it, it'll explode, and Leon will be sent flying. Or Mr. Baby Girl Kennedy.
Un forastero!
What the fuck was that? $1,000 pitas. Whoa. I wonder if that's safe to walk on. Can I go this way? No. I don't know if this game is more on rails or open world. I don't.
The one thing that I can say is that this game is very linear. Like, you can go back to certain areas and there's like treasures here and there, but it's not an open world Resident Evil. I think a lot of people like the open worldness, a little bit of Leon's section in Raccoon City, and I know some people want more of it. I personally enjoyed it to an extent. But I don't know why he asked if it was an open world RE, because back then there was no such thing as open world RE. It was like you go from point A to point B, and later on you circle back to older parts with different conditions. Like later on, you have Ashley. Also, it's, nighttime, it's raining. This is like during the day or midday. So that's about it. It's not an open world game necessarily, Phil. You just return back to parts later on.
know. Alright, we got another house. Hello, crazy Eastern European? What the fuck's that noise? Did you say he'll open up their assholes?
What? What? How did you get that sentence from that? I, I have no idea. No idea whatsoever.
Where is he? The fuck is he? I'll open up your asshole!
¡Allí está!
Kick the Ganado, Phil. Just please kick the please. It's a mechanic. Why? Why are you not using an in-game mechanic that will make your life so much easier, Phil? Why are you making this so harder on yourself? Why? Just why?
1100 pitas. What's in the house? Alright, we've got a bunch of crates.
Also, the lady on the wall is actually not in the remake. They removed that for probably obvious reasons now, but back then was a different time.
That's right, not only do we kill the whole village, we'll fucking steal all their money out of their houses. That's how it's done. That's how we roll in video games. Oh, shit. Ouch. I mean, you could have just told her that she talks too much. You didn't have to put a pitchfork to her fucking head. A little extreme there. God damn. Alright. Slowly but surely we progress.
¡Un forastero!
Who the fuck?
This cutscene only happens if you take too long. If I remember correctly, if you get here a little bit earlier, they won't be there. But I don't know if this generates more enemies in the village fight. I'm not sure, because where you enter from towards the village fight, later on there might be enemies that spawn from behind you, but I don't really know. I don't remember, because it has happened to me before. My first ever playthrough that I did not play on YouTube, I did have that happen where enemies did spawn where the door that you enter from. So I don't know if this has anything to do with it or something else where they just spawn naturally. I really don't remember because I don't trigger it anymore, so we'll see.
Look at these assholes. They were out here circle jerking each other and I caught them. And they ran away all embarrassed.
After the village fight, I'm going to skip most of the video because Phil just runs around aimlessly for a good couple of minutes, and I doubt you guys want to see it. I don't understand how hard it was for him just to realize there was a pathway to the other door to the farm. I understand you want to look around and get the rest of the stuff, but it shouldn't take you like almost 16 minutes to figure out that you have to go down the path. to the farm when Hunnigan literally said to go past the tower in the village. So I guess he maybe misheard what she said, but no idea. Let's go back to him getting close to the village fight.
Oh no! He's a foreigner, he saw us! Oh shit, hold on. I get the drop on this guy. I get into position here, hold on. The guy didn't even do anything to me and I fucking shot him in the face. He didn't even do anything wrong. I said, fuck that. Shoot him right in the face. I'm looking for the president's daughter.
The one thing I can say is that he's not doing too bad with the aiming, and also I'm glad that he actually figured out that to use the knife to break the boxes, because some YouTubers I do see using ammo to break the boxes, which is a waste. The only time I can find it okay is if you're using the PRL or you're using like the Tommy gun, the Chicago typewriter, because those have infinite ammo. So, it's not really a waste, but when you're starting out in the game, you barely have any ammo. Just using the knife to break the boxes is more ammo saving effective than just wasting it breaking the boxes. Because sometimes they never really give you anything. Sometimes they do give you ammo or money, but depending on the difficulty with the dynamic difficulty and if it's on pro, you really don't get that many ammo drops compared to like if you are struggling and the game slowly gives you more ammo because it lowers the difficulty. Or I think in the PAL release and in one other release, there's the easy mode, which is not available in the PS4 or the PS2 version. So, or the Xbox 360 version or the PS3 version, there's no easy mode. So it's only, I think, normal and professional.
He's got an executive order. Kill anyone who won't answer his questions. Or won't speak English.
That's not okay to say, Phil.
They speak Spanish. Shoot to kill. Yes. Wow, look at this nicely rendered door.
Phil, stop picking on a game that was made on the GameCube. This game is like 23 years old, but in Phil's time it was like, I don't necessarily know how long it was for Phil, but for now it's like about 23 years old because it came out in 2005.
Uh-oh, what does this mean?
Leon, how you holding up?
Bad question, Hunnigan.
Sorry to hear that. I'm sending you a playing manual. Hope you find it
A
useful.
play
I'll take
manual?
a look at it, thanks.
Okay. Alright, this is bullshit. They're gonna tell me control scheme that doesn't work. Approaching enemies that are stunned or on their knees will allow Leon to perform kicks. Left bumper and right bumper changes your inventory screens. Okay. Gee, thanks. Thanks for nothing, Toots. Oh, shit.
And also, when he's playing the village fight, I will show a little bit of pointers that I have. But I always tell people very first play Resident Evil either on professional or on normal on a new save is to run the perimeter of the village with only killing the one Ganado by where the green herb is over here. So when you loop the area, it does take a while, but the reason why I tell people is because it saves ammo and it saves healing items. Is if you use up all of the healing items in this area and not save it throughout the village, it basically leaves you really nothing until much later on when you have more healing items, which the game only usually gives you, like in like the cabin for instance, they give you enough healing items to make one full green, red, and yellow herb for one healing item. So it's best to just run the perimeter and not kill the enemies unless you feel confident enough that you can handle it without being overwhelmed, because when you first do this section you only have the handgun, and I always tell people it's not wise to go in the shotgun house on your first playthrough unless you can handle Salvador, because Salvador can one-shot you very easily on your first save, and he takes up way too much ammo. And also, this gun is not upgraded. If you don't have the ability to upgrade until the next chapter, when you meet the merchant for the first time, so it's not really worth wasting ammo and healing items in this part.
Shit.
Maldita sea.
Mierda. Whoa! What a bunch of crazy assholes.
Por él.
They're cooking their own people. Look.
Maldita sea.
There's a perfectly good, delicious chicken right there that could be frying. Instead, they're cooking their own people. Wow.
Hey, acá.
Wow, Eastern European fried cop.
Maldita sea. Mierda.
EFC. We do human right. Bunch of assholes.
Por él.
This spot right here is like the start of where the run is, and you just go run through here, and then you loop around and just keep going. I think in my new File Pro run, I do show that cheese that you can do because it's safer. Because if you try running this way, there's basically so many avenues they can hit you, and you can't really see them come behind you. But if you just keep running and you don't stop running, you'll be able to keep a momentum to where they really can't keep up with you. So that's basically the safest way to do the village fight on your new save.
Well, I don't want to alert them. Let me try walking through this way.
Por él.
Maybe I could sneak up on some of them or something.
That's the only ganado I recommend killing on a new save, because this one, if you don't kill this one, if you try to run through here, she will try to hit you with her, I don't know if she has a pitchfork or a hatchet, but she will hit you, and you'll get stun locked, and then you'll get attacked by whatever ganados that are running behind you or off the side to you over here.
Cabron.
Por él. Por él.
Cabron.
Maldita sea. Hey, acá.
Ay, 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 ay. We cooked the 5-0. The pig must die. We eat all the brains. Oh, shit.
I still don't understand why he has not kicked any of the enemies. All you have to do is you walk up to them, you kick, they go flying, you knife them, and you go on your day.
This is not good. Oh!
He wastes so much unnecessary ammo. And the reason why I say that is because in the early game, ammo is very precious. Like, the game does give you ammo here or there, but you need to stretch it out in the very beginning until you're able to do upgrades to upgrade the capacity on the guns. So you can get free ammo, which they got rid of in the remake. You can craft ammo, but in this game, if you upgrade the capacity, the merchant gives you free ammo with each capacity upgrade in the actual gun itself. So I don't know why he didn't just run from them, because wasting all this ammo wasn't really necessary, Phil, because the more ammo you waste in this part specifically, the less ammo you'll have when you go to the farm and you go to the water, the fishing village, and for the bosses like the El Gigante, which I always tell people it's better to get a rocket launcher for El Gigante than actually trying to kill El Gigante on a fresh save, because he's a bullet sponge.
And their bodies melt.
Te voy a hacer picadillo.
What the fuck? Oh my god!
I always said that. But the goal is to kill at least 15 enemies to have the bell to ring in the church, Once you kill 15 enemies, the timer goes out, but doing the running cheese makes the timer go a lot slower, but like I said, it's a lot safer.
God. Holy shit, this is bad. This is very bad. Alright, I got my health back at least. Holy shit. Ah! You can combine herbs.
Combine herbs, yes. The red herb, like I said before, gives you a full heal when it's mixed with the green one. And when a green one is mixed with a yellow one, it gives you a health upgrade and a small heal. It's best to save red, green, and yellow and combine them all together to make a full heal with a health upgrade.
Aha. There we go. The classic.
The one herb that you'll not see in this game is the blue herb. I think they got rid of the blue herb in right after RE3, I think. I don't know if RE3 has blue herb. I know RE1 and RE2 OG both have blue herbs. It's to cure poison, but in this game there's no poison status in this game.
Oh, there's an item in here.
Also, I know there's an incendiary grenade. Incendiaries are good, but I always tell people save at least 5 for the Mendy Tendy grilled cheese strat that I made, where you just pop off 5 incendiaries and then that's it. I don't take credit for that cheese. I found it on Google, but that's the only way that I kill Mendez, because when you do the hard way, which is actually wasting ammo, Mendez is like the El Gigantes. He's a bullet sponge, so it's just better to just use the incendiaries and not waste precious ammo. Sorry.
Te voy a hacer picadillo.
Oh, an incendiary grenade.
Cógelo.
Oh, there's ammo right there. Shit. Oh, God! What the fuck? You slow.
The prompt was right there, Phil. Why don't you hit the prompt? If you hit the prompt, if you kicked her here, all of them would have gotten on the ground, Phil, and you would have been able to run away. Why don't you just kick them? What's so hard?
What?
Estás de fin,
You
Messi.
slump-bag motherfucker! No! The whole town's after me. I gotta use the freaking healing herb.
He wasted 2 healing items. 2. He wasted a green herb and a green and red herb. That's 2 healing items he already wasted, and he almost is completely out of handgun ammo.
Let's see if I can get them all together.
Está en la trampa. Puedes
No
correr,
dejes que se
pero no
escape.
Oh, Lord.
hundir. Está en la
Te
trampa.
voy a matar.
And the other mistake that I'm going to say is that in this section specifically, you do not want to linger or stand around too much. You want to keep moving, because if you stand around too much, they will corner you and it'll be very hard for you to get away from them. What you want is to continue to keep some form of distance in this fight specifically. Later on, it's not like this where the enemies keep respawning. I think this is really the only part of the game that they do this. Him standing around is not good. He should have just kept moving. The more you move, the less you have a chance of them ganging up on you and cornering you into a spot where you can't get away. So he should have just kept moving and did not stand here.
This is not working. I wanted them to freaking all line up and they didn't. Jesus, they take so many bullets to kill. Look at this guy. Fiddler on the fucking roof. Fiddler on the roof. 2 more. What the fuck you got up? I wanted to kick, it didn't work.
Because you have to kick while they're still stunned. The kick is not going to work if the enemy isn't stunned. You have to make sure they're still stunned before you kick them, because once they stop being stunned and they recover, you can't kick them anymore.
Oh my god, there's even more! Oh! My balls! An axe to the balls!
No comment, Phil.
¡No dejéis que se escape!
What the fuck?
¡Detrás de ti, imbécil!
And this was another mistake that he did. You don't want to go in any of these enclosed spaces with only one entranceway, because you go in this room, this little house here, and you have enemies blocking that one exit. This is basically kind of like a death sentence. You don't want to go in here until the bell gets rung, then you could safely go in here without being cornered.
Alright, more ammo, that's good. Oh lord! Whoa! I need healing items, man. Fuck. Son of a bitch. Stop throwing shit.
¡Cógedlo!
And this is another mistake he does. Once you go in this house specifically, the shotgun is on the 2nd floor, but the thing is, once you go in this house, Salvador will spawn. So now you have a bunch of enemies plus Salvador. Salvador can insta-kill Leon because he has a chainsaw. So this was a bad choice on his part. You'll see why once he goes further into this section.
¡Por allí! ¡No dejes que se escape!
Vaya
Aha.
por detrás. Who are these people?
They're fucking nuts.
¡Bloquéale el
What
paso!
are they planning?
Oh shit.
Chainsaw. Shit.
¡Te voy a matar!
Son of a...
They're really pissed.
¡Sos cerdo! ¡No dejes que se escape!
What are they so angry about? What did I do? Oh shit. I gotta
Yeah, this shotgun, in my opinion, is good for only the early game, but once you get to the castle, it's better to get the riot gun. Because a riot gun can shoot even from long distances as a shotgun. This shotgun's only good for close range. If you try to shoot far away, it won't do as much damage as if the enemies are like right on top of you or like have about this much of a distance. But anything further than that, it won't really do that much damage.
freaking shotgun, dude. Now we're talking. Hopefully insta kills.
It doesn't insta-kill, unless you get a crit, but the shotgun serves its purpose really well. But there's also the grenade there, he should have taken this, I don't know if he takes it. And on the bed, there's shotgun ammo.
I got a holy hand grenade.
¡Te voy a hacer picadillo!
Oh,
And also, what he could have done is he could have kicked the ladder down and went outside and bought himself some time to get away from Salvador, the enemies. But instead, he stays in here, which wasn't a good idea on his part either.
fuck me.
Because, like I said, Salvador is a bullet sponge. He takes so much ammo to die. If yours are not at least upgraded enough, he will soak up your bullets like a sponge. And the other thing is that this shotgun, like I said, you have to have the enemy at least here or here for it to do anything. You cannot really shoot from far distances because it will not do that much damage. It's more of a close range shotgun than the riot gun, which is a little bit more, you can shoot from a farther range. But this one, no.
Puedes correr, pero no puedes discutir.
Oh!
He could have also used a grenade and went out this window instead of staying in this house.
Oh god, no!
Because since he didn't knock down the ladder on this side here, more enemies will filter in through this specific house. So if he knocked the ladder down and went outside, or used this window and went outside and jumped off one of the houses, he would have bought himself more time to get away. But the more you linger in this house, you'll die, Phil, fortunately. And also, you never want to get this close to Salvador, because one hit of this chainsaw, you're either decapitated or you get hit once and die.
He's not dead? Dude, the shotgun guy will not die. Holy shit, the shotgun guy refuses to die. There, fucking suck on that, you son of a bitch.
And he got very lucky because if the bell didn't ring, he could have got cornered on both the top and the bottom of the stair. Oh, sorry, I had to stretch.
La campana.
Uh-oh.
Es hora de rezar. Tenemos que irnos.
Ooh. Ooh.
Lord Sattler.
What did he say, Lord who?
Where's everyone going? Bingo?
Huh. Resident Evil 4's intro. That's a hell of an intro. A whole fucking town trying to kill you. Achievement. It begins with a ring.
Some bad news. I've confirmed the body of an officer. Something's happened to the people here.
Leon, you need to get out of there. Look for a tower and follow the trail near it.
Got it.
All he had to do was pass this tower, go down the pathway, and open the door to the farm. But in the next video, we'll be cutting out most of this because he just runs around aimlessly, and I highly doubt you guys want to watch that.
Well, I have no freaking health, so I gotta loot the town, basically. Hopefully there's stuff in here I could use. I want to make sure they didn't drop. I knew it. They dropped another item I didn't pick up yet. Whoa, 10,000 pitas, whatever those are. I think now I can take my time, hopefully. Everything else was looted in this house. Check all the houses. What's in this one? Let's find out.
This one is mostly going to be very short because I'm going to be skipping most of it because all he does is run around. Yeah, this is literally all he does this entire video is just run around. Here we go. This is where he actually goes to the spot. Look how much time he wastes in this video. 13 minutes and 51 seconds of a 15-minute and 46 second video. It's crazy.
I checked this out. Wait a minute. Did I go over here? Yeah, I did. Oh, this is the back house, the back of the area. I think I've thoroughly scoured the town at this point. Oh shit, wait a minute. Never mind, here's a new area.
And this house always bothered me because there's nothing in it. I know an enemy later on spawns from here, but there's no purpose to the house here. None. It doesn't have anything. There's no boxes, no ammo, no nothing, which is kind of frustrating because I think Capcom just put this here to troll people.
Look at that. I really went in depth, looked at everything, and now I found new stuff. Tons of, look at this. Alert order. Recently, there have been information that a United States government agent is here investigating the village. Do not let the American agent get in contact with the prisoner. For those of you not yet informed, the prisoner is being held in an old house beyond the farm. We will transfer the prisoner to a more secure location in the valley when we are ready. The prisoner is to stay there until further notice. Meanwhile, do not let the American agent near the prisoner. We do not know how the American government found out about our village, but we are investigating. However, I feel that this intrusion at this particular time is not just a coincidence. I sense a third party other than the United States government involved here. My fellow men, stay alert. From Chief Bistores Mendez. Huh.
AKA Mendy Tendy, that's what I call him. I call him Mendy Tendy.
So they knew I was coming.
Mm-hmm.
And they prepared by sharpening their pitchforks appropriately. What the fuck? This building's completely empty. Completely worthless building.
I can agree with you on there, Phil. There's nothing in there. I don't know why. I think they just made it to troll people, to be honest.
Alright, so this must be where we need to go. Alright. Okay, let's see where this takes us.
Also, this is the best area to farm for eggs because when you return back here with Ashley, the chickens won't be here anymore. What he could have done was to wait until the chickens lay enough eggs, and they're very good healing items. Like, the standard egg isn't that good, but the other two eggs, especially the golden eggs, are really good for healing because I think the brown egg heals about half or a little bit more than the white regular egg does. The white egg only heals a very small percentage of your health. It's not really worth grabbing, but the other two are because they give you more of a health recovery. The golden egg, I think, gives you a full heal. This area right here is a way of getting more healing items, so you can save your first aid sprays and your herbs for later.
What the fuck? What the hell? Is a blue piece of paper? Something glowing in that tree?
Also, the Punisher is not a good gun at all. It's terrible. The only thing that I can say is if you get the medallions, you get the gun for free and then just sell it and have a little bit more pesetas for later. Because in the beginning, you want to have enough upgrades so you have the ability to do more damage and have enough ammo to kill enough of these enemies. Because the pistol that you have right now doesn't do enough damage. It just does enough to get by. But the Punisher is not any better than the initial handgun, so it's not worth getting the Punisher. But I wouldn't necessarily upgrade this gun too much. I would save it for the Blacktail and the Castle, which is much better. Some people say the Red 9's better. Like, there's people that say the Red 9's better, the Blacktail's better. I always prefer the Blacktail over the Red 9, but it's just a preference. Both are good in either way, but most people agree the Punisher sucks.
Okay. This isn't creepy at all. Well, we definitely got enemies here. Maybe this is the friendly part of town.
Un forastero!
Oh boy. 7 bullets. Fuck. A typewriter, thank God. You know, also thank God you don't have to use ink ribbons in this game. Seriously. Imagine if you had to find ink ribbons too. How archaic.
Look how much of a difference. He started at 12 minutes for when he saved at the typewriter by the cat where the dog is. 54 minutes. That's a lot. And that's crazy, to be honest, wasting that much time, because he wasted a lot of time in the video that I skipped mostly beforehand because all he did was run around.
Alright. Whoa, what the hell is that?
In Wesker's terms, it's an egg. Egg!
An egg, it looks like.
Yes, it's an egg. Grab the egg.
I got a chicken egg. What are you supposed to do with this?
It's a healing item, Phil. That one doesn't heal that much. I think it heals like a very small percentage of your health. It's still a healing item, and it's the most common. The only other way to get eggs, besides getting them from the chickens, is you can get them from the snakes that are either in the boxes in the fishing village, they're in the water.
About the blue medallions. 15 blue medallions, 7 in the farm, 8 in the cemetery. For those of you who destroy 10 or more will be rewarded. The rest is illegible. Huh. Nice. I got green herbs.
Yeah, I think if you don't have a healing item, like any herbs, the game will give you an herb. Because I think, like in the remake, if you don't have a healing item and you break a box or something, the game will give you a green herb.
Sweet. Stab the fuck out of him. I love this. So Leon basically goes out to the Eastern Europe, kills all the natives, all the locals, robs their houses. This is a great story. Look at this. Steals all their freaking belongings that don't belong to him. Just take whatever you want. Look, their money. Robs them of their money. This is great. What the fuck? Oh, where are you? The blood! The blood is the life! Nice! You can actually take the knife out really quickly. I just realized that. He does it almost instantly, so you really don't need to waste ammo if you're up close and personal with these guys.
Yeah, but it's safer also, Phil, to stun them first, because if you do not continue to stun lock them, they can retaliate very easily. But he's doing okay for what it's worth. Sorry. I'm yawning, it's really early in the morning.
Alright, obviously this is in Eastern Europe. They're speaking Spanish. I just don't know where it is. Spain?
Also, I'm going to skip a little bit because Phil does walk around, find the, what is it called? The blue medallion. So I'm going to skip till he gets to the door with the, where the boulder is. Because this is like a lot of padding and it's not worth it at all. Alrighty, now let's go to the boulder. So I know this is really a reaction, but like I said, guys, you're not missing much. All he's doing is he's just running around the farm looking for the blue medallions. That's pretty much all he's doing in this video. I showed like the brunt of like him actually killing the enemies and stuff and going through the farm. Like, this is how much time you wasted doing this.
Alright, I got all 7 medals. Oh, alright, let's move on. Enough of this area. gotta get out of here. Hold on. Is there a save area coming up? If not, I'm gonna save here. No, there's not. I'm saving. Fuck. I'm not.
Alright, I'm gonna skip him saving. There you go. Saving over there is always good on professional because the boulder section on pro is a lot harder than in the normal because the QTEs are more lenient in the normal difficulty than it is on professional. Professional, it's always to have a head start with mashing the buttons, so you get a head start with that section, but on normal, the QTEs are a little bit less, they're more forgiving and they're more lenient.
Alright, time to get the hell out of here. Onwards.
Also, I know there's a bug, like a skip you can do. If you have a grenade, you can throw it to where the loading area is for the boulder, and when the grenade goes off, Leon gets like thrown past the loading for the boulder and it doesn't spawn. But I never did it before, but I seen somebody do it.
Oh, that's nice. How hospitable. I've seen this signpost before. Oh my god, what's this? Oh! Oh! Sprint! Sprint, you son of a bitch, sprint! Oh my god, I was expecting this! Oh! Oh shit! Oh! No!
I like how Leon just merges with the leaves and you just see his legs sticking out.
Oh! No! Leon's dead. Leon was fucking squished. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch.
And I don't fault him because when I first played this, you guys know when I was playing on pro, I've died quite a few times to this boulder, so I'm not really anything because it's kind of annoying, the running sections. Even though they're funny watching Leon run and Indiana Jones style, it's kind of a pain sometimes because if you don't get a good like pace with the button mashing, you will die very quickly.
Well, this is a checkpoint. Alright, here we go again. Oh! Look at boulders! Oh! Oh! Phew! Alright. That was fucking bullshit. What a bunch of dicks. Another spinel. You got the spinel.
Why are you shooting the bats, Phil? The bat didn't do anything to you, bro. Why are you wasting ammo shooting the little bats? They're little beans. Don't shoot the beans, Phil. Stop shooting the beans.
I don't even know if I need to do that or not. Another spinel. More enemies. Oh, we got dynamite, I see.
I think this is mostly common knowledge, but if you do shoot the dynamite sticks, they do die instantly. They're kind of a pain aim to shoot them because the Ganado move a lot, so it's hard to get a clear shot. But it's easier if you have a rifle, but you don't get the rifle until the next chapter.
He gets shot in the head and stands there, doesn't move. Bullshit. Oh, come on! The red dot's on his head. It fucking misses. Four headshots, and he's fine. It took 5 headshots to kill that guy. Jesus.
Also, you just have to be careful in the grass. There is bear traps. It's not like in the remake where if Leon gets his little toesies stuck in the bear trap, he doesn't take damage, but in the OG he does.
Look at this.
You got to be careful of the toesies. You got to make sure Leon's little feet are not caught in the bear traps. I think there's like one right there.
This dude. Holy shit! We caused a chain reaction.
A chain reaction of the boom booms. Too much boom. Too much boom booms.
Oh no! Oh!
That was a trifecta. Phil got hit by the bear trap, and then got hit by the dynamite, and then got blown back.
What a dickhead.
Also, he passed handgun ammo on the ground. Also, he could have shot the dynamite stick right there, but he doesn't do that. I don't know if he just didn't shoot this, because since the enemy is stuck on this wall here, he could have just shot the dynamite stick and it would have killed this enemy too, but he doesn't do that, which I don't know why. It's literally right there. You could have just shot it, Phil. Why? Why did you shoot it, Phil?
¡Sos cerdo! ¡Te voy a matar!
I have no shot now. I can't. The problem is I can't walk to the side. There's no sideways walk. Why is it not blowing up? Dude,
You have to shoot the stick for it to blow up, Phil. You can't just let the stick run out on its own. You have to shoot it so it explodes.
are you kidding me? When he's holding it, it's infinite dynamite. Oh my god!
There you go. That's another way of doing it.
It blew them all to hell. It blew them all the fuck up. God damn. Who the fuck's that? There's another dynamite thrower somewhere. I don't know where he is. We gotta go find him. We go for these fucking bear traps. Oh, bullshit. Oh!
There you go, bud. There you go. You did it. Congratulations. You shoot the boom boom stick.
Ooh. Boom goes the dynamite. Stupid spider. Tried to trick me with that bear trap. A spinel and a spider. Along came a spider. Okay, keep looking around. I see another bear trap over here I gotta be careful of. I'm sure there's...
And in that tree up there is the red jewel for the beer scene.
More dudes coming up. More money. I can't wait to be able to spend this money. I got a ton of it. Hopefully it's worth a lot. The fuck is making that noise?
Could use a knife to break the locks. You just swing the knife once, depending on what lock it is, and you can break the lock off. Same gun ammo.
Someone's having rough.
I had to pause it here because, in all due honesty, what he says is highly inappropriate and out of field.
Sex upstairs. More pitas. Good. Let's forget to save here. Excellent.
"7 minutes." Sorry I had to do that.
Okay, save successful. Alright, I'm going to...
Let's skip this.
Oh boy, hold on.
The one thing I can kind of give the remake is that they actually have it to where you can disarm the tripwire so you can walk through it safely, or you can just shoot the dynamite. In this one, you have to shoot the dynamite. You can't cut the tripwire.
Trap disarmed. Fuck. Okay. Oh, come on. What the fuck's in there? I'll tell you what's in there. Alright, you motherfucker. What is this? What is this?
Just open the cabinet. It's just Luis. It's so you end the chapter.
Who the fuck? Look at this asshole. What the hell's he wearing?
Little rough, don't you think?
Antonio Banderas.
You're not like them?
No. You?
Okay, I have only one very important question. You got a smoke?
It's Vega.
Dumb.
It's Vega without the claws.
Perfect.
Oh my god, what's this?
Big cheese.
What?
Mendy Tandy has arrived. It did.
Oh boy. Look at that epic beard. He no-sells the kick. No-sells the roundhouse. Nope. End of chapter.
It took him that many parts to finish chapter 1 too.
Alright, might as well save. And he got his ass whooped.
Feeble humans, let us give you our power.
Uh-oh. The power of grape drink.
Soon,
It's universal.
you will become unable to resist this intoxicating power.
The one other thing that I kind of don't like about Remake 4 is that they limited the amount of interactions that Leon has with Sadler. In the remake, he really doesn't interact with Sadler that much, which kind of defeats the purpose of Sadler being the main antagonist of 4.
Oh! He inseminated him. Leon, you're now pregnant. Congratulations.
Wake up. Yay. Crawl out of one hole and into another.
You want to tell me what's going on here?
Americano, see? Now what brings a bloke like you to this part of the world? Oh, hey, easy, whoever you are.
Name's Leon. Came here looking for this girl. Seen her?
What, are you supposed to be a cop or something? Nah, you don't look the type.
Maybe.
Okay, let me guess. She's the president's daughter?
That's too good for a guess.
Nah.
Want to start explaining?
Obviously he knows.
Psychic powers.
Yeah, psychic powers,
Nah,
right.
just kidding with you, amigo. I overheard one of the villagers talking something about the president's daughter in the church.
Look at the size of that axe. Oh shit.
And who might you be?
Me llamo Luis Serra. I used to be a cop in Madrid. But now I'm just a good-for-nothing guy who happens to be quite the ladies' man.
Why'd you quit?
Phew, policia. You put your life on the line. Nobody really appreciates you enough for it. Being a hero isn't what it's cracked up to be anymore.
Used to be a cop myself. Only for a day, though.
I thought I was bad.
Somehow I managed to get myself involved with the incident in Raccoon City on my first day in the force.
That is the incident with the viral outbreak, right? I think I might have seen a sample of the virus in a lab at the department.
What the? Oh shit. Oh shit.
Do something, cop!
After you. Now.
Whoa, I did it. Phew. I did it. Monkey flip. Snapped his neck. Did that kill him?
I would think so, Phil. The poor dude's neck got snapped.
It's Leon. Sorry I couldn't get in touch sooner, but I was a bit tied up.
You're okay, right?
I'm fine.
No.
There was a male civilian held captive.
There was a sexy
According to
civilian
him,
in here.
Ashley's in a church somewhere.
What happened to him?
He managed to escape.
Do you have a fix on the location of that church?
No. But apparently there's a secret passage in the village that leads there. I'm heading back to the village.
Okay, this part in the game, either on a normal save or on pro, this part is one of the difficulty spikes, so one of the parts that, in my opinion, is quite difficult. The easiest way to do this part is to shoot the enemies with the rifle first, and then get the TMP and use it to slowly kill off the enemies, but it's best to keep moving, because the more you linger, the more enemies will appear, and since there's a lot of narrow pathways, it's very easy to get cornered.
Alright, well. A completely different area now, I guess. Need my eggs.
Correction, egg. Egg!
Oh yes, they always keep the prisoners in the room with the ammo. Of course. Uh-oh.
Over here, stranger.
Who's this dude?
It's the home skillet, the merchant, the broski. Yes, it's the bean.
Hey look, it's that tried and true character who becomes a huge part of the rest of the series, right? He becomes the beloved vendor that's in every game afterwards, of course. I see that you were tied up and a prisoner. Here, I'll sell you things. You seem legit.
Got something that might interest you.
Who the fuck is this guy?
Got a selection of
Yo,
good things on sale.
I got something that'll interest you. He opens his coat. He's completely naked from the waist down. Alright. We're good. What the fuck? This guy's a giant blue flame behind.
It's to tell you that it's where the merchant is. I think they made it purple in the remake.
Him. Aha! Nice! We can combine the herbs. Cool, so now I have much more inventory space. How do I move it? Move selection, Y. There we go. Shit, it takes up 3 spots. That's okay, we can move the eggs down there.
I don't know if he knows you can also rotate the stuff too. You just don't have to have them straight across. You can rotate the stuff in the case if you want to make room.
Try to manage my inventory a little better here. Alright, that's good for now, and I got plenty of space in the middle too. Good stuff. Good stuff. I'm stuck. What the hell? Oh, let's equip the rifle and see what it looks like. Oh wait, can I combine? Hold on. Whoa, look at this thing. Whoa! Extreme close-up. Here, hold on a second.
But why would you point the gun at the merchant? Like, the thing is, I know on other like difficulty, if you accidentally shoot the merchant, he'll come back. But on professional, if you shoot him once, he dies permanently, and you don't have the merchant anymore.
Oh, it's touchy. It's finicky. The thumbstick is like jumpy. Extreme close-up. Holy shit, that's freaking scary, dude. I only have 5 bullets, though. That sucks. Wait a minute. Didn't I find ammo for this thing? I did. So I've got 10 bullets total. Look at this. Right off the bat. I could snipe dudes from here. And probably get easy headshots.
Yeah, this is like best way to handle the Dynamite Village, but in the next video, when I do more recordings I'll give some pointers on how to do this part of the Dynamite Village. I hope you guys enjoyed the videos. I will see you again at some point with more Phil content. Toodles.